the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170, the Chevrolet Corvette C8 ZR1. Two of the greatest American cars ever made. The ZR1 being a breakthrough supercar and the Demon 170 the pinnacle of muscle cars. And with all these facts known, begs the question, which is better? Which is the quicker car? Which is faster? Which is smell beautiful? And in general, which is the better car overall? And if you had $200,000 at your disposal and wondering which one of these two cars you should go for, well, this is the video for you, because we are going to be answering all of those questions. And stick around to the end, because I'm going to let you know the car I would personally go for. But before we get started, guys, I am Menu, and this is my YouTube channel. And in this channel, we talk cars, not things related to cars. So if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Watch the video to the end, and if you like it, give the video a thumbs up. And with that said, thank you for watching and thank you for tuning in. Let's get the video started. Before we get started, these are the categories which we are going to be comparing these cars in, starting off with engine/PU, then drivetrain, performance, looks, fun, practicality, value for money, and then the winner of the comparison. But I would like you to know that some of the judgments I'll be passing in this video are going to be based on my opinion, so feel free to disagree with me. And if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. Do not dislike the video, just let me know in the comments. I'll be there to respond to you. And on that note, let's get started. And now starting off with engine/power unit, and starting off with the ZR1. The ZR1 is powered by a 5.5 liter flat plane crankshaft V8 engine that makes 1064 horsepower and 828 pound-feet of torque. And on the other hand, we have the Demon 170, which is powered by the upgraded Hellcat 6.2 liter supercharged V8 engine that makes 1025 horsepower and 945 pound-feet of torque. So the ZR1 makes more power than the Demon 170, but the Demon 170 makes more torque than the ZR1, so it's really close between them. We all know how iconic the Hellcat is. Like, it's a really good engine, it sounds really good, and it performs really good as well. And we know how good the V8 in the ZR1 is, so it's really close between them. They both like perform really well, like they sound really good. So in terms of engine, I'll call this round a draw. And now coming over to the drivetrain, the ZR1 is driven by an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission driving the rear wheels only. And on the other hand, the Demon 170 is also driven by an 8-speed automatic transmission sending power to the rear wheels as well. So they are both rear wheel driven, and we know how good the transmission in the Demon 170 is. Like, it can handle powers enough to make this car do wheelies. And we know how smooth and consistent the 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission in the ZR1 is. So they both have the advantages. So I won't say one is outright better than the other. So in terms of transmission and drivetrain overall, I'll call it a draw. And now coming over to the performance, which is where it gets a little bit tricky. So at peak performance, the ZR1 can do 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds, run a standing quarter mile in 9.5 seconds with a top speed of 225 miles an hour, and can potentially do up to 233 miles an hour. On the other hand, the Demon 170 is even madder. It can do 0 to 60 at peak performance in 1.66 seconds, run a standing quarter mile in 8.91 seconds with a top speed of 150 miles an hour. So the reason why I said it's tricky at the beginning is because of the Demon 170. You see, on a prepped surface, on a drag strip with a good tire and a good driver, the Demon 170 is literally a beast. Like, it's literally untouchable, and there is no chance that the ZR1 beats it on a drag strip. But the problem is, if you take it off from the drag strip onto a normal road, that performance drops really quickly. That 0 to 60 time of 1.6 seconds becomes 3 seconds. That's how bad it gets. While on the other hand, the ZR1 does not drop off as much as the Demon 170. It knows how to put its power down really efficiently, thanks to its chassis and superior aero package. Like, that car is really good in putting its power down. And when it comes to track performance, well, the ZR1 is just superior in every single way, because it's a lot more versatile and designed to perform really well around tracks as well. But people who buy these cars, they're not buying it with track performance in mind, but straight line performance. So it's really tricky, this one. So our peak potential, the Demon 170 is faster, but it has consistency issues, whereas the ZR1, it might be slower on a drag strip, but it's a little bit more consistent across the board. And I think will actually be the Demon 170 on a normal road and continue to pull away from it because of its higher top speed. So it's really tricky, but judging from the standpoint of what these cars are actually designed for, I will give the win to the Demon 170. And now coming over to the looks, and it's a little bit more straightforward, and I think we can all agree on this one. So starting off with the Demon 170, it looks really bold. Like, it has this mostly an aggressive look to it. Like, it's a car that when you see it on the road, you just know not to mess around with it. Like, it has this bold presence to it, and on the inside, like, it's a little bit more old school, a little bit more old fashioned, nothing too crazy, nothing too extraordinary, but overall it looks really nice. But when we talk about beauty and looking good, man, the ZR1 looks more beautiful. I know some of you might disagree with me, but that's okay. But in my opinion, I think the ZR1 looks more beautiful. It has a superior aero package, which makes it better and more pleasing to look at. It looks really nice. On the inside, it's a lot more beautiful, like so much better than the Demon 170. It's a lot more modern and it has a lot of character to it. I really love it. It's not just that it looks better than the Demon 170, but it has the potential to look even better with the ZTK package and different modifications that you can do to it to look even better. But on the other hand, there are only like a very few things that you can do to the Demon 170 to make it look better. So in terms of looks and beauty, I'll give the win to the ZR1. Before we continue, I'd like to mention that if you're enjoying the video so far, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more. So with that said, let's get back to the video. And now coming over to fun, which is going to be more fun to drive and experience overall. Well, to know that, there are different factors that we need to consider, like sound, how responsive the car is, how easy is it to drive, and the speed of the car. Starting off with the ZR1, it sounds really good. Like, it sounds good, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing too special, it's nothing too extraordinary. It sounds like a typical twin turbo V8 engine supercar, but it responds really good and it's able to put down its power really efficiently. In terms of the drivability, it's quite easy to drive. I know it's not that easy to drive, but it's not, you know, Carrera GT difficult to drive. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, I haven't driven this car before. In fact, I haven't even seen one in real life. But I can tell that it's fairly easy to drive. Modern technology has made cars a little bit more polished and clever in power delivery. It's not as raw as cars back in the days. And it also handles really well, even better than the Demon 170 thanks to its chassis and aero package. But don't get it twisted, it can also get loose as well. Don't forget, it has 1000 horsepower, so you can do the sliding, burnouts, and, you know, drifting. So it can get loose. It can be pretty fun. On the other hand, we have the Demon 170, and boy oh boy, it sounds way better, like straight up better than the ZR1. It's not even close. I mean, take a listen. I can listen to this all day. It's really responsive as well, especially in that initial phase of acceleration. If you time it perfectly, like if you launch it correctly, this car can pop a wheelie. That's how crazy it gets. In terms of the drivability, it's not quite as nimble and agile as the ZR1, but that's not what makes this car fun. What makes this car fun is how loose and wild it can get. Like, things can go from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, this car is the burnout king. Like, it's the burnout king straight up. Like, the sliding, the drifting, this car has it. Like, it can shoot through tires like nothing. Mind you, this car is called a demon, so it's to be expected. That's legit something that makes this car really dangerous, but at the same time very thrilling, fun, and exciting to drive. And not to mention, it's really quick. Both of them can be thrilling and exciting and really fun to drive in their own way. But if I have to choose one that is going to have you on the edge of your seat, grinding ear to ear, man, it has to be a Demon 170. And now coming over to practicality, which is basically how useful and effective they can be to your everyday life. The Demon 170 is crazy. Like, it can be really crazy, but it can also be really practical. There are people out there that use them as their daily driver. It offers good amount of storage space both at the back and on the inside. Drivability is decent and it's not a massive problem, but I heard that they are not so kind on fuel. And on the other hand, the ZR1 can also be really practical. Like I said earlier, they handle really well, and it's a lot more smoother and a little bit more chill. Like it can be chill when you want it to be chill, and it can be quieter when you want it to be quiet. It offers a good amount of storage space both at the back and at the front, and also on the inside, so you have a lot of space to work with. So it's kind of like fitting for someone who's looking for like a GT type supercar that can travel long distance, have a lot of storage space, and packs a lot of performance that is on standby if you want it. So I think that the Demon 170 is a little bit more raw and aggressive, which can be a good thing if you're talking about something else, but from a practicality standpoint, it's not so a good thing. While I think that the ZR1 is a little bit less aggressive, that power delivery is a little bit more smoother and a little bit more soft. Drivability is also smoother and soft, and you can tell it's a car that is built to aid the driver more. It offers good amount of storage space and it looks really good. How that's going to affect the practicality, I don't really know, but I feel like it's one aspect of the car that makes you feel good whenever you drive out in your car. So in terms of practicality, I'll give this one to the ZR1. And now coming over to VFM, which stands for value for money. So which of these two cars offers the most value for the price you're paying for it? Is it the ZR1 or the Demon 170? Starting out for the price, the ZR1 costs $180,000 starting price, while the Demon 170 costs $100,000. And you might be tempted to say, oh, the Demon 170 is better because it's literally half the price of the ZR1, but it's faster. But that's not the entire picture. The Demon 170 offers better and superior straight line performance. It has a good sounding engine, it's more fun, and it's literally half the price of the ZR1, which is something you just can't ignore. But on the other hand, the ZR1 offers more across the board. Like it offers more all-round performance and consistently at that, on drag strip, on and off track as well. It has better aero package, it looks better, and it's more practical in my own opinion, which are things you don't get or don't get enough of with the Demon 170. Even if you're considering pure performance alone, the Demon 170 is good on drag strip and on drag strip alone, but it's also inconsistent at that. But the ZR1 is good on and off track, and it's also really consistent. I mentioned consistency a lot because that's what the Demon 170 struggles with a lot. So everything kind of like balances each other out. So the ZR1 offers more and it's more versatile, while the Demon 170 offers superior drag strip performance and it's half the price of the ZR1. So in terms of value for money, these two cars offer you like really good value for the price you're paying for it. Heck, if these cars came out from Europe, you're going to be paying anywhere from $400,000 and upwards. So you should be glad you're paying this amount for these two cars. So in terms of value for money, I'll call this round a draw. And now finally, which is the better car overall? If I'm to be honest, I really came into this video expecting to have a clear winner, but I did not expect it to be this close. Like it's extremely close to the point that I'm not going to give you a winner. That's how it is. But I'm going to tell you the car that I would choose personally. You see, I can't say the ZR1 is better than the Demon 170 when the Demon 170 is literally quicker and it's half the price. And I can't say the Demon 170 is better when the ZR1 offers more of every single thing other than quickness. So in terms of the winner, both of them are winners. Like it's a draw in my own opinion. You can't go wrong with any of these two cars. You can literally choose any one and you're going to be fine. Like you're just going to be just fine. They offer you good value for the price you're paying for them. Like they are really good cars, the best from America, and you can't go wrong with any of them. But if I am to choose one, is going to be the ZR1. Yes, the ZR1 is going to be the car that I would choose. So let me know what you would choose in the comments down below. Is it the Demon 170 or the ZR1? And if you're watching this and you have any one of these two cars, let me know what your experience has been with it in the comments down below. And with that, we've come to the end of the video, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more, and share the video with your friends and family if you think they're going to like it. And with that said, thank you for watching and thank you for tuning in, and I'm sure to see you in the next one. Peace out and stay safe.